And gentlemen, imagine being KSI right now. I mean, you've just won one of the biggest YouTuber events in the history of YouTube. You beat Logan Paul. You made a music video with Rick Ross, Lil Baby, Lil Pump, Smoke Perp. I mean, you've charted twice. You're having incredible time with your best friends. But there's one thing that's wrong. That's your brother. Now in this video, I'm going to explain to you guys why KSI doesn't like Deji, and obviously probably why. I hate to say it because I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Deji fan. I support Deji over KSI, but I do understand why KSI hates his brother Deji. And in this video, I'm pretty much going to explain and back up my points to why I believe KSI rightfully should, dislike his brother Deji. Now, I guess our story really begins. I don't really want to explain the KSI versus Deji beef because I'm making a video on that. The complete history of it. I'll probably make it quite long as well, but still, anyways. I mean, KSI and Deji is a long rivalry. It started between Deji and KSI's cameraman Rudolph, and it ended up just escalating to this beef that's been going on for so long now. I mean, I'm pretty sure it started last year, December. So it's pretty much going on for a year now. I mean, now it's at least a bit more calm. But after KSI posted, like an Instagram, posted something on the gram saying some man will do anything for views, and obviously that's hinting at Deji, no one else, because Deji 30 minutes before KSI posted, that text on Instagram, Deji uploaded a video believing that he may be affected by the virus. Now, obviously, this is a bold video to make, and therefore he said, I think I have it, and throughout the video, he doesn't actually exactly say that he has it for a fact, but he says he has a fever, and that he's coughing, and that he's feeling bad, and that his mom and dad have been sick. Now, obviously, he's doing this for views. Why? Well, it did popping. I mean, I don't want to sound like KSI, but pretty much it did really well for Deji. I mean, it's pretty sure it's on 1 million views right now, but honestly, JJ, I understand why JJ dislikes Deji so much, and he does anything for views. And making this video is definitely for views, because let's say he has it, right? In this video he made saying, I think I have it. I'll make another video saying I have it, because you don't have in this video he even goes and says he doesn't know that he has it exactly, but that he thinks he has it. So let's say if he does have it, he'll make another video saying he has it, or if he doesn't have it, he'll make another video saying he doesn't have it, which will just be an endless cycle of him uploading videos, with the same title pretty much, because it'll get views, it'll generate more views. But let's say if he ends up having it, he could have just, in my opinion, or what KSI probably thinks as well, is he probably shouldn't upload something like this onto YouTube. If it does, it doesn't. If it does have it, or if it doesn't have it. But one thing I do believe that Deji might do to inform his fans is the fact that he should probably just, honestly, just, if he does end up having it, just make the video saying he does have it. But he shouldn't make a video saying he thinks he has it, because, well, obviously people will think he's doing it for views. Now, I do understand maybe he made the video to inform his fans that he thinks he may have it, and therefore he might not upload these videos so general. Like, if he says he thinks he has this virus, he probably won't be uploading regularly, and his fans will understand why. So I guess that's the point. But honestly, I do understand why KSI hates his brother Deji, because if you guys do remember, on the Zone, KSI versus Logan Paul face off during the Zone after their initial fight, so pretty much during the Jake Paul and Annie Song Gibb fight. Logan Paul actually asks JJ if he actually hates his brother, and he says, I don't like him. And I guess I understand why, because he's pretty much milking any possible situation he can to get views. I mean, he milked his beef with JJ to a point where people actually understood he's doing it for views. I mean, he made one video, he got the fans over on his side, and then he ended up making more and more and more and more and more videos, because, my brother KSI automatically generates 1 million views for Deji, maybe even 2, which is, record high numbers for Deji and just any other YouTuber. And honestly, I do believe this is really the main reason why Deji, or why KSI dislikes Deji, because Deji will take any situation he possibly can and twist it and make it look like he actually is the victim in this situation. Like, for instance, um, during this whole beef and rivalry KSI and Deji had, which I will be explaining and making a video on, explaining the complete history of it with clips and footage. I do believe Deji, I do understand why KSI dislikes Deji because, well, this video pretty much highlights everything that's been going on for the past year. Deji takes everything out of hand. Let's say he just has a cough, right? He takes that out of hand and says he has this world crisis problem, this whole pandemic, right? Let's say if KSI treated Deji a little bit badly, this will completely betray it because KSI, let's say KSI does something bad, like hits Deji once, right? Deji will take that moment and twist it and make people think that he is getting assaulted by his own brother, that he's getting harassed and bullied by his own brother. I believe that this situation pretty much highlights this virus situation that he has as well. He probably just has a cough or a fever. He might not even have a problem and just act as if he does have it. Because, and the reason why I do believe Deji is faking this as well is because, well, Deji actually made a video the day before, one day ago, saying dying of laughter. In that video, he's full of energy and just laughing and messing around. But then, the next day, apparently he's got this world problem crisis. Now, pretty much, even though I'm going to talk a little bit about their history, remember, guys, in July where K. made this 1 hour video, longer than The Lion King, where he pretty much talked about how Deji would take anything and twist it and manipulate his own fan base to believe that it's true. And it pretty much worked. I mean, it worked on me. And even though he did manipulate or twist those lies against me, I still, am a fan of Deji. But still, I feel like this situation where Deji has manipulated the chance of him having this virus betrays the fact that KSI was right all along. Because even though Deji never says that KSI, is lying about this whole situation, he never, you'd probably think the reason why he ignored the fact that KSI said that Deji manipulates and takes things out of context. This is actually true. I mean, let's say he just coughed and had a fever and just messed up his voice. That is quite messed up and pretty much portrays everything that KSI had talked about, that Deji would manipulate and do anything for views. And honestly, I do kind of understand why KSI is still not big fans of Deji. Now, obviously, I'll talk about the beef in a different video, a complete story of the beef. I made one on Keemstar and H3H3. I made one on Keemstar and I'm Alex. I'll probably make one on KSI and Deji and probably Keemstar and Deji as well. But pretty much, guys, if you guys don't remember, since the KSI versus Logan Paul fight, which honestly, it probably is the biggest moment of KSI's or JJ's life, right? I mean, fighting in front of 20, 30,000 people. It's your first professional fight as well. Making millions of dollars. He's not there. Deji didn't show up. Why did Deji not show up? I mean, he says it's because of Tank, but really, I mean, his mom and dad went. I guess you could go as well. And speaking of the dog, Tank, do you guys remember how Deji made like several videos talking about the passing of his dog, getting 1 to 2 to even 3 million views as well, of him just milking the situation with his dog? And obviously, it is. I am part of the Tank gang, so it is extremely sad that his dog Tank is, going to, pass away. But still, the amount of videos he made directly and indirectly was crazy. I mean, when I say indirectly is because some of the videos he would just say, I have good and bad news. Of course, these are in quotation marks. He had a video February 22nd, pretty much last year, saying I have good news and bad news, talking about, the whole Tank situation. He would really milk this whole Tank situation out, and he probably would have made more videos if it wasn't because of law problems as well. So honestly, I do understand why KSI dislikes Deji. I mean, he does everything for views. I mean, KSI, like all JJ's real friends, are always there for JJ, don't they, like, they fly over to Los Angeles to watch him fight, to watch him during his big day, and honestly, Deji's not even there. But guess what Deji's still doing though? He's milking this whole case versus Logan Paul fight. He's watching all the videos, he's reacting to the press conference, he's even calling out Jake Paul, saying he wants to be like his brother, but he's not supporting his brother, unlike his mom and dad. And honestly, I do understand why his brother doesn't like him. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will be making a complete history to the whole KSI versus JJ beef. I'll probably make that like 20-15 minutes long. So thank you for watching, and this was a video titled "Why KSI Hates His Brother Deji."